Hi, I am Bhavesh Oshandani from Hong Kong. I have worked for about 5 years, of which three were at a junior or entry level position. During my last employment at a travel management company, I was an assistant to the branch manager for our B2B business. I had about a team of about four people working with me and for me, who I managed well and had great coordination with, which was great, and I felt like I was doing a good job with it. In this podcast, I will share two strengths that I possess, along with two weaknesses and goals that I set for myself in order to become a better leader. Talking about strengths, one of them is building trust. I feel that I am highly capable of building and maintaining trust among colleagues, peers, and superiors. And the reason why I say this is because I demonstrate this by assuring tasks and jobs given to me are completed in a timely manner, even in showing my potential for greater task assignment. In addition, while building trust, it is important to create this environment with individuals and with peers that is conducive to work and productivity, and at the same time assuring that they can rely on you and each other in certain situations for help and everything. And as Simon Sinek stated in his video that why good leaders make you feel safe, it is important to create a circle of trust where the other person or the people can rely on you in situations. What this does is this boosts productivity and ensures people are focused at doing their job rather than worrying about problems. Yeah. Another strength that I possess would be that of building and maintaining relationships. This is backed up from the situational leadership assessment, wherein my leadership styles were selling and participating, which were common to a sales and marketing type of business. From this assessment, I learned that I build relationships with colleagues and superiors in order to conduct business, which is true. And I feel comfortable working, knowing that I have a relationship with the people I'm working with, which in turn also leads to building trust. Apart from this, in my line of B2B business, maintaining client relationship was an important aspect. So, visiting clients from time to time, engaging in business and personal talks, one was some of the things that we as a business would rely on to maintain our clientele. So this is how I know that I possess good ability of maintaining relationship, as I have I have like prior work experience. And coming to my weaknesses, one of them would be influencing. I find it difficult to influence colleagues and people with my thoughts and ideas at times because I always wonder how they would perceive it. I'm afraid that due to my lack of influencing skills, that ideas I share would not the ideas that I share, I would not be able to convince people of my strategy. And there have been times in during my past work experience where working as an assistant to the branch manager. And there have been times where decisions and strategies were needed to be formulated in order to win market share. And I had great ideas and ways to achieve this and to boost our business. But unfortunately, due to the lack of influencing skills, those ideas were taken very lightly by superiors and not much thought was given to them, which left me quite frustrated. And I feel in order for people to listen to me and take my ideas seriously, I feel that this competency needs to be developed quite a bit. Bringing me to my next competency that I feel is underdeveloped is maintaining composure. There are situations where I feel like I can work with people despite conditions, circumstances, and problems surrounding it. But then there are other times as well wherein I lose my calm. I get irritated and frustrated, which leaves me making a mess of everything. Sometimes things do not go my way, and I tend to get angry and frustrated, and it can be seen, and that effect gets passed on to my employees and colleagues. And as Sue and Wilkins stated in What's Your Ripple Effect, everything you say and do will have a ripple effect with the people you work with. If it's something positive you do or say, that positiveness spreads, and this ripple effect works in the negative scenarios as well. So I try to tell myself that it's okay and things happen in order to calm myself and maintain composure. But this doesn't always work, which is why I have some ways in order to develop this competency further. Before starting this course, I felt that managing people, something that I'm good at, was the only thing that is needed to be was needed in order to be successful. But a few weeks into this course, I have learned that just being a good manager will not lead to, me being a successful leader. And so the first goal that I aim to achieve is to be adaptable. Coming from a sales and marketing background, selling and participating were the key leadership styles from the situational leadership assessment that I got, um, where selling means to give direction and information to your employees, and they work towards the common fulfilling the common goal. And participating meant to build and focus on relationships in order to influence decisions. But just having these two styles does not make me very adaptive. Seven Transformations of Leadership by Rook and Tober talks about the different types of leadership styles and how a great leader is able to switch from one style to the other. I want to be, and in a similar way, I want to be adaptable, wherein I can switch from a telling style to, maybe selling or participating or delegating style, and from a telling style that is very direct and instructing employees exactly what is needed to be done and how it needs to be done, to a delegating style wherein the responsibility is left on the employees and task completion as well, and the leader simply monitors progress of the activities. And I feel the best way to achieve adaptability is to practice these styles while having team meetings. This will give me an idea as to how my teammates would perceive these different styles of leadership, and I can receive feedback for the same in order for me to improve. The second goal that I want to work towards is to improve my emotional intelligence. This is important because as the world is becoming highly digitized, computers are taking over human jobs. And as stated in The Rise of AI Makes Emotional Intelligence More Important by Beck and Libert, people possessing emotional intelligence factors like social understanding and empathy would play a high role in the industry. These are some of the factors that AI cannot replicate or replace, which is why humans with such tendencies and emotional factors are going to be able to keep their jobs. Also, from the emotional intelligence self assessment, I received a good score on managing, which relates back to my work experience of managing people, time, and task effectively. And as Beck and Libert said, that empathy is a very important part of the emotional intelligence, and possessing this trait would be important in business and work going forward. Hence, this is because being empathetic means to understand and share the feelings of one another. In addition, skills like decision making, achieving, and influencing aspects of emotional intelligence as well, that are important to develop in order to become a great leader. And so ways in which I aim to achieve this is by practicing these factors again during my team meetings and discussions, and taking feedback from my peers in terms of my performance. And in conclusion, building trust and relationship are some of my strengths, and some skills that I rely on. while doing business, and but I need to focus on my underdeveloped competencies like influencing and maintaining composure. Not every manager is a great leader, and not every great leader possesses emotional intelligence. At this point, I'm at the starting stage where I still need to develop myself and my skills a lot in order to have emotional intelligence and be a good leader. I'm sure with supporting peers and determination, I can set out to do it. I can set out to do it, and it is possible to achieve. Thank you.